I'm not. I'm not leaving my party for anybody. I'm a foundational member of the APC. And I'm not leaving it for anybody, including President Tinubu. Now, if you see the truth, you see the Bible says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You cannot pretend, even you, Reuben, you can't pretend that there is no hunger in the land. You cannot pretend that people are not finding it difficult to make ends meet. That's all. In fact, when Bola Tinubu called us to support him, he promised to make food cheap. You know, at that time we were being insulted. We are Agbadorians. We are this, we are that. You know. So we told him, we said, let us just produce food. And that's what he promised us. Only for him to come to power and then, in fact, only God understands what he's doing. That's his headache. I'm not leaving my party for anybody. Not at all. But I'm certainly not supporting him for 2027. And I'm going to make sure, going to gather with, it's not even PDP people. PDP is just a ridiculous party. They are not serious. It is us in APC who are dissatisfied with him, who put him in power. We are the ones that will remove him from the power.
This is an APC chieftain, and according to him, he said that he's a founding member of the APC. I remember vividly when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn into office, that moment when the hardship was very, very intense on Nigeria. When he started newly, he came on Arise television and he was being interviewed by Rufai Hussaini to speak about the hardship in the land, and he got angry with Rufai Hussaini for asking him about the hardship in the land, and he felt insulted that Rufai Hussaini was asking him that question. Just a few months after, he went live and started crying how Bola Ahmed Tinubu has neglected them, how Bola Ahmed Tinubu has concentrated all the appointments within his boys. He's out again in an interview telling everyone that they are going to work to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is removed from power. I know there are a lot of persons that will be saying finally his eyes have opened. The truth is, his eyes were always open. His eyes have been opened even before Bola Ahmed Tinubu won the election. The people around Bola Ahmed Tinubu that supported him to become the president, they knew that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was not fit to be president. They knew that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have the capacity to rule a multi-complex nation like Nigeria. They knew that Bola Ahmed Tinubu do not have anything to offer Nigeria. That was the reason why they shielded him from every interviews, from every debate. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not attend any debate to at least tell Nigerians what he intends to do. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not allow himself to be questioned, his expertise to be put into test, the same way Mr. Peter Obi made himself available for every debate, every town hall meeting, for every questioning. Many Nigerians scrutinized Mr. Peter Obi and his messages were consistent. But that was not so for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His handlers shielded him. They prevented him from being scrutinized because they knew that he was empty. They knew he has nothing to offer Nigerians, but they wanted him to be president, and there are many reasons why they wanted him to be president. One of them is because of party affiliation. The other was because of tribal sentiment. In fact, the tribal sentiment was very rift. They wanted a Yoruba person to become a president because of bragging rights. They don't care if the nation explodes or not. All they care about is their bragging rights. Another reason why they supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu is because of what they are going to benefit from him. This same man speaking right now, the first time he came on air to criticize Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he talks about appointment. So it is obvious that the reason why he's angry with Bola Ahmed Tinubu is because he was not given an appointment. He was alienated away from the government. They did not reward him for his support and sacrifice, according to him, that he made to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu was made the president. That's the reason why he's coming on out to say, okay, since I was not rewarded, I am going to ensure that I work against the re-election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Trust you me, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu call him aside and give him something, give him an appointment, he will shut up forever. He will start supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu again. Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he is so far criticizing, saying that there is hunger in the land, will automatically become a saint. That hunger in the land will automatically disappear. So whenever you see them come out like this to talk about the president, they are not saying because they feel the pains of the people. They are not saying this because they feel like the president has done worse. They are saying this because they were not compensated. This is the kind of deadly politics we play in Nigeria when those around a presidential candidate, we push him forward, we support him to become president, knowing fully well that this person does not have the expertise to run a multi-complex nation. This person does not have anything to offer the nation. They will even gaslight you when you try to point out that this man does not have anything to offer. When Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on scene, it was very glaring that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will make a very worse president. Number one, his age was against him. Number two, his past antecedents. As a governor in Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was not progressive. There was nothing about progressiveness in him. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was concerned about raising foot soldiers. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was concerned about building elite. He neglected the people. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not a people-centric leader. The moment he came on board as a president, he stopped every essential service that the government rendered to the citizen. All over the world, government provide essential service to the citizens. All over the world, government subsidize services to the citizens. That's the essence of government. But when Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board, he removed every subsidies, every essential services that the government render to the people. What Nigerians were getting from the government at a subsidized rate has now been skyrocketed. Look at the price of fuel. Look at the price of commodities. Go and check the import duties. Most of you are complaining about the price of cars and other imported items into the country. The reason for the high price of imported goods in Nigeria is not because of our weak naira, not because of dollar. The reason is because of import duties. The reason is the bureaucratic bottleneck involving custom. What custom used to clear imported goods now is way more higher than what it was during President Muhammadu Buhari administration. Bola Ahmed Tinubu made all of that possible. As a leader, your duty is to make your people comfortable. Your duty is to assuage the pain, to ameliorate the plight of the suffering, the downtrodden in the society. But no, Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board and made it worse. But all of these were not surprising because before he even became the president, a lot of persons shouted, a lot of persons grinned that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu eventually becomes the president, things will get tougher because of his past antecedents, and the people around him were aware of it, but they wanted him to come to power so he can compensate them. Politics in Nigeria is not about essential services. Politics in Nigeria is not about sacrifice. Politics in Nigeria is not about patriotism. It is about compensation. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, it is my turn, Emi Loko. And they say, okay, let us make him the president. The people around him also felt it is also their turn to benefit from the state treasury, to benefit from our common patrimony. After all, President Muhammadu Buhari was the president and everyone around him benefited. It is also our turn to benefit from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, not everybody will be compensated. That is the reason why you're seeing someone like Jesuit coming out to condemn Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to cast aspersion at his government. The same government that he promoted, the same government he campaigned for, the same government that he shouted at Rufai Hussaini when Rufai Hussaini was questioning Bola Ahmed Tinubu's style of leadership. But we are happy that they are coming out. It shows that there is internal crisis in the APC. It shows that APC is at the brink of explosion. It equally shows that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not a popular candidate. It shows that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is beatable. If people within Tinubu's party are not happy with him, how then do you expect Nigerians that are at the receiving end of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's bad government to react? They would definitely react angrily. So this is a clear indication that 2027 election is going to be a very heated election. It is going to be Nigerians against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I'm so happy because in 2023, Nigerians did everything possible to ensure that they chase away APC. APC is a cancer. Since they came to power from 2015 to date, Nigerians have had no peace. Nigeria has been experiencing steady decline, steady retrogression. Everything APC touch has gone downhill. APC has destroyed Nigeria economy. APC has destroyed all of Nigerian institutions. Look at the National Assembly. The National Assembly used to be a robust assembly that challenged the governmental policies, a robust assembly that denied President Olusegun Obasanjo's third-term bid, a robust assembly that was fighting corruption. Look at the EFCC. EFCC was created to fight corruption. Look at the police. Look at the army. The Nigerian army was adjudged to be one of the best military personnel in Africa. But everything has gone downhill. We are not even talking about the judiciary. The judiciary used to be the voice of the voiceless, the last resort of the people. But the judiciary is nowhere to be found. The judiciary is now an appendix to the executive. The judiciary now plays bidding to the executive arm of government. This was not so before, but everything has gone downhill ever since APC came to power. So Nigerians realized this, and they did everything possible to remove APC in office in 2023. I understand that election was compromised to make Bola Ahmed Tinubu the president, but I believe that in 2027, Nigerians are not going to fold their hands. Nigerians are not going to watch and allow their elections, their vote to be compromised again. They are going to go all out and ensure that APC is chased out from Aso Rock come 2027. I believe so, and I know so, because from what this man is saying, you can feel the internal crisis brewing in APC, and very soon, APC as a party will explode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.